Mm.
Can I drop you somewhere?
Hold. Yes. Could you tell me this when you pick me up? No, it's okay. It's okay. She just has to go and I can't be alone. No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, bye. I can't. My phone's broken. He's on his way here so fast.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go inside?
I'll just go wait out front. So,
Well, are you sure?
So he should be here soon, right?
Like, why don't you just run inside? Also, I'm sorry for leaving, but something doesn't seem right.
Okay, just give me a call, okay?
I will.
Oh, that sounds like him.
Hi, everybody. I was doing bees. Let me give you some context of what happened. I sent Collin a message before I went to bed that said, I'm gonna go nap for a bit, I'll be back soon. I appreciate you. He said, you might be the only one that does. I said, okay, I'm always here if you need to talk. And he said, are you sure? Are you really sure? And I said, I am very sure. And then he said, I'm outside your place. That sounds creepy.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
You weren't outside my place.
I literally was about to be. I had to grab something.
I'll meet you there.
Okimomos. Sorry for the pit.
The timing on that. I realize whenever I see him, I'm in a different car. He's got a bag. What's... Are you okay? What's going on? Collin.
You mind if I stay here for a bit? It's a lot to ask. Like, not a key. Not a key. I don't
sure?
want... Yes. No key. No key.
I was literally just about to give him Drea's key. Yeah, you can
I'll
stay
just
here as long as
slide through the little raccoon door.
Okay.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot to ask in a short amount of time.
Collin, I've known you for a really long time.
Yeah.
Do you want to come inside?
Does that happen a lot outside your place?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all on meth.
They're on meth? Oh,
yeah. It's probably
neighborhood?
cocaine. It's the Vinewood drug. Give your eyes a second to adjust when you're inside. I need some more appropriate music for this.
It's like a flashbang.
Yeah, it's a very bright house. You can sit out back if you want.
Pardon?
We can sit out back if you want. By the pool.
I'd much rather just be inside.
Okay. Yeah, this music is not the vibes. This is just what I was listening to before. What's going on?
Too much.
Oh, I can't even type.
Too much to. I don't want to burden.
I mean, it shouldn't be a burden. I told you I was here to talk if you needed me.
Do you remember you told me that Lang gave you that chance, right? And the stadium is your like trophy to proving people wrong.
Yes, I do.
I want to prove some people wrong.
I mean, I hope it's not who I think it is.
Who do you think it is?
Well, you're here. I'm sorry, you look like shit and you're not in cuts.
But I'm not running away from the club. I'm still a Bondi boy.
I never said you were running away. It's Bondi till you die, right?
What'd I say? I just had to do something today. To prove that. And I don't know how to talk about it.
Do you want to talk about it? Or do you want to try? Do you want a cup of tea?
You got anything stronger?
Of course I do. Of course I do. Of course Nancy does. Of course Nancy does. Of course I do. So much alcohol. I literally have a bar. Give me 1 second.
Okay, remember remember when you said you had a superpower?
Mm-hmm.
I'm cursed.
Yeah, you are. Can you fix that or no?
Yeah, I just need a sec.
What is happening? Is this a normal thing? Also, thank you for the subs, everybody. I was not expecting this, but I messaged him before this text. I was like, "Are you streaming?" It's okay.
Do you know how many couches have beaten Collin McKinley?
Are they your arch nemesis?
Yep. I hate vodka.
Well, I don't have any whiskey, but I'll keep it stocked from now on. Yeah, I heard that he wasn't streaming, so I was like, well, I guess I am. Oh, goodbye.
I don't know how to word this.
You're gonna want to sit on the couch properly before you word it.
Oh fuck! I hate it here.
Poor dude. Come on, let the role play happen.
Just gonna hold on. This isn't on the script.
No,
one
you
sec.
take your time. I'm retconning all of this.
Hold on.
Okay.
That better?
Yeah, no, you look great.
All right. Let's see. Emotional pause.
Yeah. Alcohol.
Alcohol.
I think it's the next page, actually.
Ah. Yeah.
Got it.
I don't. I know I can trust you. I feel like I can. But to prove some people wrong, I really have to trust you, Nancy. And I need you to really trust me.
Oof. I mean, I told you I kept a club secret for a year without even knowing, really. With no vested interest. Chip. I didn't tell anybody
This-
that. I know it might not be much, but maybe it's something.
I had to do something today, or at least take part in something today to prove something. I'm trying to be vague here. I hate being lost for words.
Nobody here is rushing you.
I know that I think knowing you and how perceptive you actually are, I think this will already land on your ears at some point. There's just more blood on my hands. Maybe not directly. No one you care about, let's say, but someone you know. Know the way you said you just want somebody to be nobody around?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a Bondi boy around you. I just want to be me.
Oh, shit.
Because that part of me, puts people I care about in harm's way.
Oh no.
Cleo's dead.
What?
She's dead.
Did you? Did you kill?
No. I'm the reason she is. And just by telling you that, I'm doing it again.
Bro, what? I have so, I have so many questions, but it does not feel like the right time to be asking them.
That's why I'm saying here now. Cards on the fucking table. I'm putting my trust in you. And I mean really putting my trust in you.
Is putting your trust in me also putting me in danger?
I don't know the answer, but you're a lot smarter than the average person in the city. My gut says no. Because you got a world backing you up.
Lang.
And a McKinley. Or whatever that's worth. I just don't want to put you in harm's way, but I already feel like I have.
Hmm. Are you in harm's way right now?
No. I just need time away from the club.
Oh, man. This is so tough. I wish I knew what to say.
So do I. Feel like I'm staring at a full plate, and I don't hesitate, but I feel a little lost.
I gotta find that compass again.
Okay. Starting to feel like you might be it. I
When-
think. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I think between the pair of us, being the level-headed people that we are, I don't want to put you in any harm's way, but I just feel like it'll be different.
Why?
I don't know. Sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith.
Didn't say who did it, did he? I just know that he didn't do it. Sorry, I have a migraine
Maybe
right
it's-
now.
After all this time of
Yeah, okay.
leading my loyalty to
I
a
don't know
group
what's going on. I really don't.
that sometimes doesn't have one person's best interests at heart, I need to put my loyalty towards something else.
It's a lot of loyalty to give.
It is. Just cards on the table is all.
Oh no. Oh no, Nancy's gonna do something. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Why is she about to do this? In the spirit of cards on the table. You're falling through the couch again. In the spirit of cards on the table. Did she ever tell you about what happened to her? And Bryce?
More or less from her point of view.
Not the relationship part. But the people like after her part.
What do you mean?
She was like hunted for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I know about that.
I am friends with one of the people who did that.
Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleo stabbed her brother. I know.
Okay. He was with us today in the clothing store.
Yeah, I know who he is.
It's a lot better than I thought. You don't think that this was... I asked him not to touch you.
He hasn't at all.
I asked him to stay away from you.
You asked one of Los Santos's top terrorists to leave me alone.
Uh-huh. Rachel, of course. Sorry. It won't be in the VOD, so.
I appreciate that.
He found out you were Cleo's dad.
I don't think he has any kind of worry now.
Well,
Oh.
do you know who or how, or it's probably too soon? Don't worry about it.
How it happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. I was there.
Hmm. That's what I was afraid of.
All to protect the club from him.
From who?
Michael.
That's why it happened.
A few other things.
Interesting. Oh. He told me today, that he has no interest in her anymore. I don't know how much that helps, but
I really wish you hadn't told me that.
I'm sorry. I had to, dude. I had to. I had to. It makes it worse. I know. I had to, though. My heart is being ripped
Good
out.
people die in the city all the time. Most of the time for no goddamn reason.
Do you remember when I told you at the arena that my worry with Cleo is people I care about getting hurt.
This isn't Cleo's fault.
No, I know it's not her fault. That's what makes it so ironic.
Yeah.
Sad, incredibly sad irony.
The Yeti runs in here right now.
I swear if on God, I will strangle him myself. Bez, don't you fucking dare. What Nancy was trying to do with Michael. Can't, the door's locked. Can't, you got fired. What Nancy was trying to do with Michael was to basically just be like, just don't touch him. Don't hurt him.
I'm just being honest because I don't want to spook you.
The Yeti? Because the Yeti's in my head right now.
He fucking is.
Says he can't find the locks. Can't find the key.
Fucking shit, Lord.
Yeah, the only thing Nancy wanted to do was tell Michael to not touch Collin and not hurt Collin.
I'm just hoping I go to sleep and wake up to a better tomorrow. But Los Santos is pretty cruel like that.
Yeti man, I hate locked doors. Don't know if I tell him or not. Well, you can stay here as long as you need to, or as long as you want. If you still want to. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I appreciate it. I'll try not to be a burden.
You can't be.
Who else lives here? Oh, God.
A few people, but they don't really live here.
Just have keys?
Yeah, I mean, even then, they don't use it. There's one other person who you might see around in the mornings, maybe late at night. It's funny. She knows about you.
Okay.
I don't tell her anything, obviously, but
Wait, does she bring a hardcastle here?
no, I've asked them not to bang here because she banged Ray Romanov here a couple times, and he makes these really, like, guttural, like, grunting sounds, and I can hear them through the walls, so I've asked if she's banging my grandson that she do it at his house.
That is a mental image that honestly really cherry on top for today.
You should hear some of the stuff that he texts her. Also, in this moment of levity, you need to look at Twitter.
Yeah, that's why I broke there for a sec.
I can't even retweet it. I can't retweet it. It's coming directly to my phone. What? Can I not retweet anything? Whatever. Reset? Reset's in 10 minutes. Oh, my head's going.
Fucking pray.
I think I'm about to lose my head.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
I can fade to black if you want.
no. Come on. Oh, no choice. Hmm. Um. How could the fucking Yeti do this? Pez banned me for not unlocking the door. Okay. So, very short stream, 35 minutes. I think that was very worth it. I have such a bad headache. I never actually got to nap. But I hope you enjoyed it. I think it was really important. And I need to be mindful that sometimes I can just stream for 36 minutes and it's okay because it's important. And that conversation being lost and that conversation with the emotion that Collin was feeling in that moment is like really necessary to happen. So I'm glad that I got to stream it. Thank you. I'm as soon as I went live and there was a ton of people here, I was like, okay, something's going on. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening. I saw all of these BBMC emotes and I was like, uh-oh, something has happened. I guess we know what happened now. By the way, thank you everybody for like being here. Feel free to hit that follow button. I guess we're in this arc now, so if you want to see more of it, be a part of it. I have so many people to thank, just super, super quick. Abados, thanks for gifting Custard a sub. Custard's not even subscribed to my channel. That's rude. Crash Sword, thank you for 28 months. Big Brag, thank you for 8. Fresh Prince, thanks for 54. Take Me to Space, thank you for the brand new sub. Wing It, thank you for or gifting a sub rather. Before the Dawn, thanks for 5. Strella, thanks for the brand new sub. No One Specific, thank you so much for 5 gifted. King Adoma, thanks for 50 months. Nova the Legend, thanks for brand new sub. Michael Ev, thank you for 15 months. Duckspan, thank you for the brand new sub. Chemo Kid, thank you for the 20, I think. And then Take Me to Space, thanks for the gifted. Funky Monkey, thanks for 2. Toll, thank you for 100 bits. I did not get any rest. No, I did not. Also, so sorry. I was watching back some clips earlier and there's like a buzzing sound on my microphone when I speak sometimes. I don't know what it is and I'm so sorry that's happening, especially on these quiet minute moments or something. I'm going to do some tech stuff and try to fix it before my next stream because that's so frustrating. Real quick before I end stream, and there's so many of you here, does anybody have any questions? Like questions on the roleplay or anything? Yeah, I heard it earlier today and I was like, oh my god, I really hope nothing weird is happening. And when there's music playing, it's fine, but on the VOD, there's no music. So, I don't know. What is Nancy thinking right now? Well, Nancy is... Oh, sorry, it's a little too loud. Nancy is feeling rough, honestly, about telling Collin that Michael Simone was no longer interested in Cleo. As far as, like, wanting her dead. But at the same time, she thinks it was probably the right thing to do. Because I also think it was the right thing to do because it shows, like, I hate this because Nancy never, ever, ever wanted to turn him against his club. But 1, he deserved to know, and 2, it's something big and fucked up that the club did. It's obvious it's the club, right? Like, who else would have killed Cleo? You know? So, also, the conversation that Nancy had with Michael earlier today was like so offhanded. It was in the clothing store, and Nancy was just like, that is Cleo's dad. If you touch him, like, she can't threaten Michael Simone, but she was just like, please do not touch him. Do not touch him. And he was like, I have no reason to. And I was like, just promise me. Because Michael Simone and Nancy are new friends. Michael Simone is the reason Nancy has Scraps, her raccoon. Like, Nancy and Michael hung out a bunch yesterday and like a bunch today. Like, they're buddies. He's a nice guy to her. But she was just like, she knows what he's capable of. And obviously, like, her heart is starting to open up to Collin. And so she's like, Nancy is like so fiercely loyal and so wanting to protect the people that she cares about, like, to a fault, that as soon as she realized that, like, her heart was opening up to Collin in this way, and they're both like talking about, you know, getting together and if it's going to be a real thing and putting cards out on the table and being very emotionally mature, she saw it as an opportunity when they're both in the same room for the first time to be like, please just don't touch him. Not don't touch Cleo. Don't touch him. And he just was so easygoing about it. He's like, I wouldn't. I have no reason to. But here's some meta for the BBMC watchers. Michael called Nancy later in the day to ask about Cleo. And Collin. That's something I forgot to tell Collin. Because I'm so exhausted. But legitimately forgot to tell Collin. Michael called and just said, like, reassured that he was not going to touch Collin, but asked for his name, which Nancy did not give. He said, what's the name of her dad? And Nancy said, why? He's like, well, last time I was down in the Billy, Dundee said that she was decorating houses for them. Is that true? And Nancy said, yeah, I mean, I know that she decorated her and Bryce's house, so it would make sense for her to be decorating, you know, houses in the Billy. I think that's true. And as soon, he just went, okay, well, that's lining up with, like, the information that I've heard from Dundee. So it's okay. He didn't ask for Collin's name again, and he just left it at that and was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. So it's really, really, really rough that, like, Nancy had to be the one to tell him that. But, oh my God, it was like, because Nancy, as soon as Collin was like, I don't want to be a Bondi boy around you. Oof. No, Insafe, there's crackling in the song. When Collin said, I don't want to be a Bondi boy around you, it was so poignant to Nancy, because just earlier in the day, when Collin was hanging around with the BBMC, he was a completely, and I mentioned this to my chat, he is a completely different person than the Collin that Nancy knows. When Collin, bye Jedi, when Collin is around Nancy, he is Collin McKinley. Just Collin. When Collin is around the club or around Nancy and the club, he is Collin the enforcer. He's loud, he's aggressive, he's on his radio, he's distracted, he's answering calls, he's doing this and that. But when he is just with Nancy, I realized the first 2 times they hung out on, like, their dates, they're opening up and stuff, he refused to answer a phone call. His phone was on silent. He was so calm. He was so passionate. And it was like a completely different Collin McKinley. But like even when we were hanging out today, and like he has said some really like sweet things to Nancy, where it's like I had a gut feeling about joining the BBMC, and I had a gut feeling the first time I met you, and so that's something I want to pursue. But he was also very open about like she's seeing somebody else like very casually. This is a lot more intense than the quote relationship that she's having with somebody else. And he was like, I just want you to know, all cards on the table, I don't come in second place. Like, I will be like there for you. And they've talked about hypotheticals and stuff a lot, but just him being like, I don't want to be a Bondi boy around you. That was a pretty special moment because she has seen both sides of Collin that I think a lot of people haven't. Nancy wouldn't spill that to Michael. Collin and Nancy are closer than Michael and Nancy. I came back because like a massive storyline just happened and I couldn't not say it or stream it. Who said they don't come in second? Collin. He was basically like, if this is gonna happen, I'm your person. Like respectfully, he wasn't like you need to stop seeing other people. It was just like, if this is going to be a real thing, it's going to be like you and me. But the duality of that is them being together could put Nancy in danger from being in the club. And Nancy is friends with Michael Simone. I also don't believe for a second that Cleo is actually dead. Nancy does. Right now. I don't. I don't believe that Saturn hermid Cleo. Collin doesn't date. This is huge for us. You know what's wild? Is Nancy dated someone for a long time. And I said I didn't want Nancy to date or have like a relationship, quote, relationship, like actual serious relationship with anybody ever again. Thank you everybody for the follows. It means a lot, truly. Pirate, thank you for the 250 bits. I'm trying to hit 100,000 followers, so this is like really important. This means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, Nancy dated someone for a long time, and that ended a long time ago now. Rather not talk about it. It was a very difficult. It's been a very difficult, like almost 4 months for me mentally, OOC. And I just didn't have the mental capacity to get into like a big storyline like this with romance or with conflict or with something super intense. But like mentally I'm a lot better and I'm, you know, in a happier place, which is fantastic. But it is allowing me to be more open to a more intense storyline. And the thing about Custard and the BBMC, and something I've always admired about them as a group, is they can be absolute shitbags, like complete shitlords running around breaking VoIP on the server because they're being dickheads in court. And then they can do this. And I really admire them. And I think that I have a lot to learn from them as role players. And I think we can make like a really fucking cool story together. And so the timing of this was like so perfect for me as a role player and Nancy as a character. And obviously kind of coincided with some big story for Collin as well. So I think it's kind of like the perfect timing for this arc to start. I'm just feeling really lucky to be a part of it, honestly. I'm looking at Pez. I'm looking at Pez too. What does Nancy think about Cleo? So Nancy and Cleo were friends. And Nancy recently... Here's the thing. Nancy doesn't hate Cleo. At all. Nancy is so sad that everybody that Cleo comes in contact with gets hurt. First it was Bryce. Then it was Jeffy. And it's all people she cares about, right? And then Lang. And now Collin. And I think actually like Nancy's nervousness to get into a relationship, right, is probably helping. And this sounds so fucked up, but the timing of this for Nancy, of Cleo's thing and Collin like breaking down and like showing all of this emotion is kind of perfect because it's showing Nancy the side of Collin that she needs to see in order to open up to Collin and let him in as like a potential partner. How fucked up is that? I know. But it's true, right? Yeah, he's the big, tough man who's, you know, goes and brags about shooting cops and, you know, doing meth runs and, oh my God, we wiped SWAT or whatever, is sitting on my couch crying. And he came to me, right? Like, that's how Nancy's feeling. Nancy's not in a, like, I want to fix him kind of place, but he is comfortable enough with me to come to me. And he's obviously not with his club, which is his family. The thing is, I was gonna give him a key because one of the people who has a key to the house is no longer in the city. She left No Pixel. So I was like, I literally do have a spare key. And if he wanted to use the house and like roleplay like that, I was just gonna give him a key. But then he was like, I don't need a key. I'll just use the raccoon door. I was like, all right, fine. But if you have a key, it shows on MDW. I know, but added spice. It's like, I'll do it if you want. I look up keys all the time too. With a name like Nancy Drew, you think I'm not looking up people in the MDW? Please. Random person approaches me and says their name. The first thing I do is go look them up at City Hall. Yeah, Dr. McCulka, that's true. Which, by the way, Nancy and Bunny now own the Richmond Hotel. If you didn't know, and I'm really excited about it. Still very proud of that accomplishment. Yeah. We put a business proposal in like 3 weeks ago, and the state said yes, because the state owned the Richmond Hotel until a couple of days ago. Now Nancy and Bunny own the Richmond Hotel, buying up all the property around me, so I have a compound. Pocket devs? It wasn't even pocket devs. How much of this will Nancy tell Bunny? Not. Collin asked Nancy to like keep this close and was like, I trust you. You know? And Nancy values that. So she's not gonna run and tell her best friend who's gonna run and tell her boyfriend who has the biggest mouth in Los Santos. Fuck that. Like, I truly mean this, by the way, for anybody who might be new to Nancy as a character. When Nancy is told to keep a secret, she keeps a motherfucking secret. Legit, Nancy knew about Pez April 2021, or about Collin. Chip. Fuck. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. Nancy knew about Chip being a part of the BBMC April 2021 and didn't tell anybody. Chip and Pez, but it's like fucking Pez. Everybody knew about Pez. Yeah, she didn't tell anybody because she was like, she heard how intense it could be. She was like, I don't want anybody to die. Okay, yeah. Chat from the BBMC. Here's my secret. Cerberus is making wingsuits that are going to be available for purchase to people in the city. Boom. Meta. Nancy hasn't told anybody. But she wants to. But she wants to. Not to the blacklisted people that I wrote down in my book who shit-talked Cerberus. Yeah, they're making wingsuits. I want to do a wingsuit. I want a wingsuit just 24/7. You know, like, I want a wingsuit getaway for a burger shot robbery. Yeah. Already knew that? Because you're filthy metagamers who live on Reddit. Cringe metagamers. That's right, I said it. Cringe metagamers. Not Reddit, TikTok, even worse. Follow me on TikTok, Kate Stark TV. I post every day. Oh my god, tomorrow's Devious Lick Sunday. I haven't been in town on a Devious Lick Sunday. Hi, Tucky. Love you. I have never been in town on Devious Lick Sunday. I have never met Upgood Michael. That's exciting. What is the Richmond Hotel? By the way, it's Richman Hotel. Richman. It's because it's play on words. And it's the Beverly Hills Hotel. If that's what it's based on. The Richmond Hotel offers that the Casino Hotel doesn't. My hope is I want it to be, quote, climate controlled rooms where you can cure meth and dry out weed to have it away from the apartments where you don't need a warehouse, because you can't do that in storage lockers currently. And I think if people could rent a hotel room under a clean face and do that kind of thing, it would be like the difference. Like this Casino Hotel has laundry and like gambling and roosters, you know, you have storage, but you also get free food to make money. So I think like the difference for the Richmond Hotel is climate controlled rooms where you could cure your meth and dry your weed. I want it to be the drug hotel. I forgot that Collin hates weed. Forgot. Tucky, I was actually going to text you about that tomorrow, but I was like, it's okay. I have also not forgotten. Oh, Omega, thank you so much. The Mandem community is so cute. The BBMC and the Mandem have been showing me so much love in the past couple days, and you are all just a bunch of sweethearts, and you're so nice. Just give him Coke, he'll be fine. PTSD. About Coke on the server. Give him whiskey? Yeah, Nancy's gonna fill the stash with whiskey for him. Because right now it's just vodka. Did you know Collin is 50 years old? I didn't. Posted a clip of the talk on Reddit. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It'll actually be a nice change from the CG comments I'm getting recently. Nancy's 30. And Collin is 50. Nancy's ageless. She is. Somebody, Minus must have posted the clip of Nancy going over to Kay and being like, hey, Cerberus is living rent-free in your head. And he's like, yeah, it's because I got a big fucking head. And Nancy was like, yeah, it's like a 2-bedroom condo in there. And he's like, yeah, because I'm fucking smart. And all the CG stands are just being like, why is she standing up to the biggest gang? Oh, someone else posted that. But still, why is Nancy standing up to the biggest gangster in the city and thinking that she's not going to get talked down to? And it was like, bro, it was banter between Kay and Nancy. They like each other a lot. They're just being assholes to each other because it's the campaign. And it's like, it was all these CG people thinking that Nancy had just like said the most vile, heinous, offensive things towards Mr. K, and they were defending their streamer. And it was just Nancy like laughing in the entire back and forth. And so I posted in the thread and just was like, y'all, it is not that serious. Yeah, it's wild. Appreciate the RP you and Collin have at the moment. It's a nice change from the chaos. So, okay. That's something I realized today, is that like he is so chaotic. And you could tell when Nancy and Zav and Collin were in the car doing their like 2 really quick boosts, chaos. On the radio, on the phone, where's D? What's going on? Is he okay? You know, something's happening in the Billy. Yeah, you can do a boost in the Billy. Yeah, I'm answering this call. Blah. Like, it was chaotic. And then there's Nancy, and she is going to, you know, take her little Rumpo van up to the hill and take care of her bees. And then she's going to go to some meetings, and she's going to do this. So it's like, she brings him a lot of chill, and he brings her a little bit of chaos. And it's kind of like a little balance moment. Bees? Yes. Nancy is a beekeeper with Bunny and Jeffy, and all the car polish in the city is supplied by their beeswax. That's the reason I was awake, is because I was harvesting bees. You want to see a picture? I'll show it on stream really quick. I'll show it on stream. This is literally what I was doing before Collin texted. I was harvesting my bees. It's a lot of bees. Bro, you really don't know how much of a breath of fresh air you are for BBMC chat when you hang out with him. We love hanging out with you. Artley, that's so sweet. Thank you. That's really, really kind. I get kind of worried about that kind of stuff, because I know that the BBMC community is like really, I'd say, used to like a certain type of roleplay. And I think they're all incredibly talented role players. I think more so than I am. And I'm still learning from them a lot, and learning from every role player I come in contact with how to be a better role player. Like, there are certain things that Custard does that I'm just like so impressed with, that I'm like, oh my God, I need to think more outside the box. Like, I saw a clip of him waking up at his house in the Billy after Nancy had stayed over. And there was little notes around, and it was like sweet smell perfume like in the air, and just like little things to infer that she was there. And I was like, that's amazing. That's so smart. And him coming over with like the duffel bag and stuff, it's just these tiny details that like, it's something I just wouldn't think of. It's so brilliant. I don't know. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't get sick of it and start hating me at some point. But anyways, I should go sleep. My head is killing me. Just the beginning. Hopefully I'll do you proud. And again, if you're new here and you want to keep up with the roleplay, please feel free to hit that follow button. I have some bad news. Chat room, I have some bad news. Tomorrow is going to be my last stream for a few days. Sad. So sad. I'm going to be away. And I'm so bummed because this arc is happening now. I know. I do not have a choice in the matter. It's for a really good reason. I'm really excited I'll be able to tell you in a couple of days. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I am away. I am away. It will add to the spice, but I'm so sad because I want to like be able to be there for the story, but I can't for those 3 days. I can't take a computer with me. I can't. But yeah, hopefully the story hasn't moved past everything by the time I get back, because I will be so sad. So sad. Yeah, anyways, love you all. Again, thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you for the support. Thank you for sitting with me while I explained everything. I hope you enjoyed the little tiny itsy bitsy little stream as we had that conversation with Collin. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be live at Storm next Tsunami. So in like just under 12 hours. And we'll have a great day with a bunch of great roleplay. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. Good night, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.